D3ad in attacks on 2 Mali villages official. Update: 38 people were killed and many others wounded in attacks on 2 ethnic Dogon villages in central Mali, the government said Tuesday, revising higher an earlier toll of 14 dead. Earlier at least 14 people were killed in an attack on 2 ethnic Dogon villages in center of Mali, local officials said Tuesday, in the latest in a cycle of violence in the fragile Sahel country. No group immediately claimed responsibility for Monday's attack, but Mali has seen a spate of massacres this year between ethnic Dogon and Fulani communities. The attacks on Gonfafani and Yoro villages near the border with Burkina Faso left 14. A Mali military source said as many as 40 people may have been killed. Gaunjo Pudiogu, a local community official, said around a dozen bodies had been counted in both villages. Earlier this month, a massacre on another Dogon village, Sobanda, killed 35 people, stirring fears of tit-for-tat attacks in a region with an ethnic patchwork. This cycle of violence. President Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta has appealed for an end to the revenge violence after he visited the site of the Sobanda massacre. But despite military help from France and the UN, Mali's government is struggling to calm violence that began in the north of the country in 2012, sparked by radical Islamist and Tuareg militias. Earlier this year, in the bloodiest raid, 160 Fulani were killed in an attack on a village by suspected militiamen from a rival ethnic group. Ethnic violence in central Mali surged after a predominantly Fulani jihadist group led by preacher Amadou Koufa emerged in 2015. The UN peacekeeping mission in Mali, MINUSMA, said in May it had recorded nearly 500 deaths in attacks on Fulanis in the central regions of Mopti and Ségou since January 2018. Armed Fulanis caused 63 deaths among civilians in the Mopti region over the same period, it said. The Fulani are primarily cattle breeders and traders, while the Bambara and Dogon ethnic groups are traditionally sedentary farmers. Unrest in the volatile central region coincides with an ongoing jihadist campaign that the Mali government is struggling to contain.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.